Have you ever felt like you're constantly reacting to everything, as if your peace depends on the world around you? The Stoics discovered something powerful. True freedom comes from within. While most people are dragged around by external events, the Stoics learned how to maintain calm, clarity, and inner strength, no matter what happens outside. Today, you will learn 5 practical Stoic lessons that can transform how you handle daily challenges. And the last lesson is the hardest to apply, but if you master it, nothing will shake you. Stay until the end. Lesson 1. Control what is within your power. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us, and some are not." It sounds simple, but few people truly live by this principle. Most of us waste energy worrying about things we cannot change, other people's opinions, the past that is already gone, or an uncertain future. But this only leads to frustration. The Stoics teach that you should focus only on what is genuinely within your control. Your actions, your thoughts, and how you choose to respond to situations. When you shift your attention to what you can control, everything changes. You stop wasting energy on things outside your influence and start building a stronger, more grounded life. In practice, it's simple. When something upsets you, ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, let it go. If it is, act wisely. Freedom begins when you stop trying to control the uncontrollable. Lesson 2. Love what happens. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Roman emperors and a dedicated Stoic, wrote, "Accept whatever comes to you, woven in the pattern of your destiny." The Stoics did not believe in fighting reality. They practiced what they called Amor, Fati, love of fate. Instead of resisting or complaining about what happens, they taught us to embrace events as part of a greater design, and more importantly, to find value in every situation. The truth is simple. You cannot control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you interpret those events. When you resist reality, you suffer twice. First from the event itself, and then from your resistance to it. Acceptance does not mean passivity or weakness. It means seeing every difficulty as an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. The next time something unexpected or difficult happens, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "How can this make me stronger?" Lesson 3. Memento Mori. Remember death. It may seem strange or even dark, but the Stoics meditated daily on death. Why? Because remembering that life is finite is not meant to create fear. It is a call to live fully and intentionally. Seneca said, "Life is long enough if you know how to use it." But most people live as if they will live forever. They postpone their dreams, delay important conversations, and put off the things that matter until time runs out. Reflecting on death reminds us that every moment counts. Each day is a unique opportunity that will never return. When you wake up, ask yourself, if today were my last day, am I living the way I want to? If the answer is no, adjust your priorities, because one day it will be your last day, and you won't know when it will come. Lesson 4. The power of silence. Seneca warned, "We often regret speaking, but rarely regret staying silent." In today's world, where everyone feels the need to constantly speak, silence has become a forgotten virtue. But the Stoics understood that words have power, and when used without reflection, they can destroy relationships, create regret, and rob us of inner peace. Speaking impulsively makes you vulnerable to mistakes and misunderstandings. This is why the Stoics practiced verbal self-control. They knew that silence, when used wisely, is a sign of strength and maturity. Before you react to something that bothers you, pause. Ask yourself, does this need to be said? And if so, does it need to be said now? This simple practice can prevent unnecessary conflict and give you greater clarity during tense moments. Remember, true power is not in speaking more. It's in knowing when to remain silent. Lesson 5. You are responsible for your mind. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Nothing that happens around you can disturb you without your permission. Events themselves are neutral. It is your interpretation that causes pain. If someone insults you, for example, the insult itself is just a sound. The pain comes from the meaning you assign to it. You choose whether those words affect you or not. The Stoics viewed the mind as a fortress. If you protect it and control your thoughts, nothing external can break it. When you feel anger, fear, or frustration, pause and remind yourself, I choose how to interpret this. This shift in perspective gives you back your power. No matter what happens, your response is always in your control. Conclusion. These are the 5 Stoic lessons for a stronger and calmer life. First, control what is within your power and free yourself from worrying about what you cannot change. Second, love what happens because every event is an opportunity for growth. Third, remember death, not to fear it, but to live more intentionally. Fourth, value the power of silence and think before you speak. And fifth, take responsibility for your mind, because your peace depends on how you choose to interpret the world. Which of these lessons do you need to apply in your life today? Share your thoughts. I want to hear from you. If you want to continue your journey toward practical wisdom, subscribe and turn on notifications, because the power to live a stronger and calmer life is and always will be in your hands.